Hello! Hello, hello, hello. That's not the notification I wanted. I wanted... this one. Let's go now. All right. Woo. Just bring that down some. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. So, tonight, Genesis 7, first and foremost. Been a good day. It was a long weekend. Not as productive in the stream space as I would have liked, or the channel space in general, but that's okay. My gosh, it's been a very long day. I was basically ambushed this morning by some people at work, and so I didn't even get like a chance to do my normal routine, to do my normal devotions, my normal prayer time that I always start my day in the office with, and oh boy, has it thrown off the whole day. But got a couple projects happening in the garage right now that I'll have to check on partway through, so you may hear some humming, and then we'll be focused on this. I gotta get my oldest in bed in just a minute, and then we'll be hard focused for the rest of the evening on a new game. Well, new to me, Zombie Cure Lab. I've had it on my list for a long time. It's on sale for $12 right now. Not typically a big zombie guy. Like most scary zombie stuff, I am not good with, and I don't feel is something I need to have, especially on the channel. But this is very goofy and looks like a ton of fun, and so we're gonna give it a go. You know what I don't have up anywhere is chats. Hopped into this so quickly that I don't even have my live chats up and over, so we'll do that real quick. Really thought, nope, I want this one over here. I think that things are going to be a little different here, but no, man, I'm running behind. So, we're going to get into Genesis 7. If this is your first time, if you found the VOD or are tuning in later, I guess it's the same thing. My name's Ian. I'm an ordained minister. I've been leading church, a couple different churches for the last 10 years and continue to do so and teach and preach weekly in a couple of different capacities. And decided sometime this year, and it's all blurring together now, I wanted to dedicate even my downtime to God. And so on my gaming nights when I'm playing and streaming, I start it with just a brief look at the word and some prayer, and then we'll hop into whatever we're doing from there. And very soon, I'll have a video up on the channel that explain more of the UI and different things I'm going for. So for right now, we're going to get into Genesis 7. All right, Genesis 7. Let me get this music down a little bit further. So we talked last time about Genesis 6, where God observes the depravity of man, how broken and evil and just really fallen mankind has become. And Genesis 7 is the follow-up to that. So we get at the beginning of Genesis 7 that fallen nature of mankind, or Genesis 6. And then partway through Genesis 6, we get introduced to Noah. And now we get the more specific conversation that Noah has with God about the things to come. So, Genesis chapter 7. When everything was ready, the Lord said to Noah, "Go into the boat with all of your family, for among the people of the earth I can see that you alone are righteous." What a terrible time it must have been to be alive. Take with you 7 pairs, male and female, of each animal I have approved for eating and for sacrifice, and take 1 pair of each for others. Right? So not just 2 by 2. We got extras just for food. Interesting note here, the things he approves for eating aren't necessarily what are approved later in the Levitical law when God gives the commandments to the Israelites of their dietary restrictions. We don't know what it is, but it's just what God has approved for eating, I guess, on the boat. Also take 7 pairs of every kind of bird. There must be a male and a female in each pair to ensure that all life will survive on earth after the flood. 7 days from now, I will remake the rains. Oh, remake. I don't know where that came from. 7 days from now, I will make the rains pour down on the earth. And it will rain for 40 days and 40 nights until I have wiped from the earth all the living things I have created. So Noah did everything as the Lord commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the flood covered the earth. He went on board the boat to escape the flood, he and his wife and his sons and their wives. With them, all the various kinds of animals, those approved for eating and for sacrifice and those that were not, along with all the birds and the small animals that scurry along the ground. They entered the boat in pairs, male and female, just as God had commanded Noah. After 7 days, the waters of the flood came and covered the earth. When Noah was 600 years old, on the 17th day of the 2nd month, all the underground waters erupted from the earth, and the rain fell in mighty torrents from the sky. You know, recently I've been reading stories of this kind of like stone sponge that exists as one of the layers beneath the Earth's crust, just at the like top kind of shallow level underneath the Earth's crust. And it's been described as sort of like petrified water in a lot of ways. But the amount of moisture that exists and did exist under the Earth's surface, a lot of Christian scholars have looked to it to say maybe this is where this water erupting from underneath came from, because it wasn't just rain. It was waters pouring out of the earth itself to fill up from the top and the bottom. I don't know. That could be true. It could not be true as far as the sort of stone sponge that I'm talking about, but it's an interesting theory for sure. The rain continued to fall for 40 days and 40 nights. That very day, Noah had gone into the boat with his wife and his sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives. With them in the boat were pairs of every kind of animal, domestic and wild, large and small, along with birds of every kind. 2 by 2 they came into the boat, representing every living thing that breathes. I'm going to have to go and look at the translation here and the original wording to figure out what this phrasing means, do a little bit of a study on representing everything that breathes. It's possible that there are animals based on that translation alone, and that there are creatures that aren't on the boat, that weren't necessary to include for preservation. Maybe they breathed, but they were represented by another subcategory or subspecies. Like maybe there were thousands of different kinds of iguanas and now there's only hundreds. I don't know. A male and a female of each kind entered just as God had commanded Noah. Then the Lord closed the door behind them. For 40 days, the floodwaters grew deeper, covering the ground and lifting the boat high above the earth. As the waters rose higher and higher above the ground, the boat floated safely on the surface. Finally, the water covered even the highest mountains on the earth, rising more than 22 feet above the highest peaks. All the living things on earth died: birds, domestic animals, wild animals, small animals that scurry the ground, and all the people. Everything that breathed and lived on dry land died. God wiped out every living thing on the earth: people, livestock, small animals that scurry along the ground, and the birds of the sky. All were destroyed. The only people who survived were Noah and those with him in the boat. And the floodwaters covered the earth for 150 days. Lord, we are so grateful that you have seen fit to preserve the human race, to be a part of your creation, and to let us be a part of your ministry here on earth. Lord, I recognize that this is just a bit of downtime here. I have time to relax and unwind. But I pray that this brief look at your word and time of devotions will be fruitful to those who need it and will grow in my life to bring me closer to you as well. May this time be a blessing to all of us. Amen. Okay. We're going to get into Zombie Cure Lab. Zombie. Bay. Gotta make sure this sound is all set up right. There it is. Gotta love when things actually work. Hey, Sebastian, I'm sorry, man. I just saw your chat. Yo! I'm in your stream. I can't hear it right now. So, this is kind of loud, isn't it? Hello. Can you hear me? A little bit. And it's getting louder. Is that better? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yes. Canada Dry is the premier kind of ginger ale, Sebastian. Thank you for noticing. I've never played this before. It just looked like a lot of fun. So... What the heck was that? It was loud, whatever it was. I'm gonna turn the game sound down a bit. Okay, introduction. It is currently a mystery how it happened, but one tragic day we were overrun by zombies. Anyone bitten by a zombie turned into one. The ranks grew endlessly. They proved impervious to any attacks, and thus, in what felt like an instant, civilization fell. What do we got going on here? These zombies are kind of adorable. What's happening here? Is this a Mountie? Is this a Canadian game? Moose Lab? Is this a Canadian game? Yo. This might be a Canadian game. But in the remote reaches of northern Canada, good grief, there exists Moose Labs. I can't believe it. In this underground facility, a group of scientists are busy researching a cure. These scientists were largely spared from the horrors of the zombie apocalypse, so they chose to fight back with their greatest weapon, science. Thank you, Mr. Watney. They have made the first steps in developing a cure for the zombie virus. Now it's your time for some perilous field work. The scientists of Moose Lab have gathered their bravest members. Your mission is to build a laboratory, defend it from zombie attacks, capture zombies, treat them, and then help them regain their humanity. It's time to cure the world. I just realized you guys didn't see any of that, and I'm real sad about it. Brutal. All right, here's the game. One of the more entertaining things that's happened on my stream so far, and it wasn't even on... Okay, this is fine. Okay. In this lab, so zombie tutorial. Oh, okay. So we're going to start with the tutorial and then probably go to sandbox. We'll see. So let's go. This is the picture I was looking at when I said, is this a Canadian game? I saw the Mountie in the top. I saw Moose Lab over here. I thought some of this clothing was like somewhat stereotypical Canadian. Yeah. This game freaking loud. All right. Zombie, the human evolution, human. Great. But first, pause the game. Your scientists have arrived safely amidst a zombie attack. What? Your scientists arrive safely amidst a zombie attack. Survive the night until the zombies leave at the break of dawn. With the break of dawn. Blah, blah. But first, pause the game, look around, follow the objectives to make yourself comfortable with the controls. The goal of your expedition is to secure the zombies in this area. Build a functional lab and defend it from nightly zombie attacks. Okay, it's currently playing. I can't read this. With time, you'll be able to turn zombies into human zombie hybrids, which we call humbies, or humbies, I guess, and ultimately back into fully cured humans. Carrying humbies back to humans takes several rounds of treatment. Any zombie you heal into a humbie will join your workforce. Use the objectives in the top left. Okay, pause the game. I gotta move around. Use the mouse wheel to zoom. Oh my gosh. Okay, zoom in and out. Okay, we need to rotate. Cool. Space, unpause, pause. We got all that, right? Dope. Let's let this finish building. Tutorial. Harvesting resources. You need resources to construct further rooms. Your total stored will be displayed at the bottom of the screen. I love games. You gotta harvest resources. First, construct a resource camp and a hauling post to gather and fill resources. Open the build menu, go to the tab called production, select the resource camp, select the hauling post, and place it in the game world. You can place buildings over existing resources like trees. They'll be deleted. Excuse me. Select the resource camp to open the info box. Okay, here's our main storage. Come on, Moose Labs, what we got here? Holy cow, a ton of workers. All right, so we want to build a resource camp, which is this. Does it matter where? I'm assuming we'll have to build like turrets and stuff or guard towers. So we're going to build it a little bit away from the wall. And then a hauling post kind of between it and base camp. I just realized that there's little footprints, and that might have been helpful to pay attention to. But there we go. Are they going to do something? All right. We got Brian Ephraim. Nice. Good start. This zoom sensitivity is kind of insane. That was built very quickly, by the way. Thurston Lindy? What are we doing? Helicopter has arrived at Moose Lab and returned successfully. All right, so we're going to get wood, vegetables, and glowberries. So I set the resource like this, right? Okay. It's also getting all of these different things. So it's going to gather the glowberries and the vegetables. Where are the vegetables? Are you vegetables? Wild vegetables. Okay, wild vegetables, wild vegetables. Dope. Is there any way out of the camp? Doesn't look like it. I'm going to go on a limb and say this may not be enough wild vegetables. It's not. We currently have picked up 50. We need more. Or we need these. Can I build a gate of some sort? Well, I see no existing gate, and it doesn't look like I can make one either. But I don't think I'm going to get enough veggies from this unless I'm gonna let that finish, and I'll be right back. Yaha! I knew it. The veggies are indeed a problem. So, I guess we have to build another one of these. Can I copy you? I can move it. Alright, well, let's just put it here. Sweet. I wish I'd noticed that earlier. They just put it in a box. That's amazing. Huh? Sorry about that. Come on. Can we just get veggies, please? There we go. Focus on the veggies. Aha. All right. Okay, production objects need a worker to function. You can set which jobs they're assigned to. Workers assigned to production objects will do their job automatically. You can also specify the shifts, day or night, or both, for every worker. A worker can be assigned to 2 different buildings. At day shift, he works at the main storage for construction. At night, he is the woodcutter for the resource camp. Is that just based on something here? I don't know. You can also open the assignment screen in the bottom right to overview where your workers are assigned. I usually find that that stuff is much more helpful later. Okay. So, assign more workers to resource camp 1. Okie dokie. So we're going to hit this. Any worker. Any worker. Gimme, gimme. All right. Change the job categories of workers at resource camp 1 to only harvest. Which means we're turning off the pickup part. Assign a worker at the hauling post. Okay, I've got an extra one there. All right, to replenish the needs of your humans, you need to build a kitchen with a dining room, a table, and a bedroom with some beds and a couch. How many people have a couch in their bedroom? Select the layout at the layouting menu at the bottom left of the screen. I can't open my snack. What are you made out of? Success. Okay. All right. Layouting. Merge and subtract. Cool. All right, merging, drawing errors. Okay, cool. Boolean merge. All right, so the layouting I saw earlier, it's this. And we need to make some walls. So the kitchen is a 7x7, it says. I'm very glad it tells you. Okay, like that. And then we need, I think, oh, okay, I gotta confirm that, I suppose. Yes. And the kitchen will probably need a door. I'll put the door actually over here for now. And then we need some furniture, but we also need a 7x7 bedroom, which I'm going to put back in this corner like this. Correct. And then we'll, oh, biscuits and gravy. This. Hello? Oh, it says I'm going to need 160 wood. Do I not have that? I got plenty of wood. I have 430 wood. All right, that's fine. I think because maybe we're working on this room first. We want to make it a kitchen. Okie dokie. And then we need to put some furniture in it, which is part of the build menu, I think. It said it needed a table. Is that it? Oh, it's so ugly. Like, it's really, really ugly. Okay. Layouting. It's a weird word. Wait, have I done something wrong? No, this is right. Put the door over here, and we'll go to our build menu, and we want to add how many beds? 5 beds and a couch. That doesn't make any sense to me, but here we go. couch with a TV. Wish I'd known that before I'd done the layout. All right, this is gonna look real bad. Sorry, brother. You're gonna have a TV right beside your bed. Let's move you, huh? Very glad there's a move function. All right, we got zombies coming in. Now what? Ashley Nicole is hungry, apparently. Well, go eat some veggies. Ooh, ah, ah. What's happening? Assign more workers to main storage. Oh, I can keep going. Good gravy. That probably would have sped that whole process up. Okay, by going to the research board and spending research, you can unlock more and better objects. Okay. Research is generated by scientists working at research desks in the science room. Each new tier opens up more research possibilities. Many objects have one or more upgrades you can research. Then research the bellow breezer to find it under crude ice pack production. Okay. Gotta build a science room then. Science room is 10 by 10. Holy cow. Oh boy. Okie dokie. So what goes into the science room then? Research desk. We need 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. I'm sure bigger buildings will be coming eventually, but we'll see. All right, let's speed you up because we know this takes a while. I thought a zombie attack was supposed to come at night. All right, so now we probably need to assign workers, right? We're out of wood. All right, how do we get more wood without going out of the fence? Also, was this necessary? So we've got enough mats for this one now, but not for this one, it seems like. Hello. I didn't mean to do that. What are you? Oh, these guys are kind of all scientists? I thought the lab coats were sciencey for some reason. Oh, because every video game is trying me to think that. Alright, so it looks like there's going to be no zombies on night 2 either. And our zombie threat is low overall. Okay, can we figure out what we're doing with these people? Like, please. How do I get you a specific guy? I guess we just have to take 2 off of here. Yeah, easy enough. All right, give me some research points already. Let's speed it up. Where do these posters come from? How much do you need to know about the anatomy? And why is there a pizza and where the groin is? All right, so now we have to research the bellow breezer, right? Oh, let's just unassign actually a few more. What in the world? All right, bellow breezer, a slow and crude method of freezing water to create ice packs. What? We need 180 wood. Snow cannon? Snowball launcher? That's one way of doing it, I suppose. Bench press? Cool. Vegetable growing. But where's the tree growing? Battery, wheel generator, wind turbine, a decor. All right, well, bellows thingy it is. Wait, is that it? Is it done? That was it? All right, this is how we lose. Thanks. Encouraging. Zombies must destroy a fence before they can get inside. We need to build gates. Since we don't want to destroy the zombies, we're going to try to turn them into a block of ice. Oh, cool. Cold weapons need ice packs as ammunition. An operator function properly. You get ice packs by scavenging old structures in the area and by producing them with a bellow breezer. Okay, so now it wants us to build the gate, which apparently we can only do from here. Hold on. Build gate 1. Video game. How? Am I missing something? Got it. Okay, this doesn't seem to be necessary from the bird's eye view. This seems kind of insane, actually. Put you over here for now. And then we also want to build some bellow breezers. Like, I don't actually know. I assume this is where the zombies are going to come from. Which sort of sucks, because I'm guessing these are bigger than I planned for. Yep. Oh boy. I get the feeling that I need to have this on this side of the fence, though. Is that right? Location outside. That's all it says. I'm not really sure. I'm also supposed to build some snowball shooters. Which, like, again, I hope is going to be in the right spot. Okay, so they are using the gate. That's great. That's good news. We got some other stuff in here we can deal with. Because we were going to run out of lumber if we were not careful. Oh, this doesn't need to be outside because this isn't actually... That's stupid. We're going to move you in here because this is not... This isn't anything. And then we go to the layouting and we build another gate. Right here. Not connected to power grid, not enough electricity. Yeah, will that work? Like, do we have the reason? What is this made out of? Just wood. That makes sense. Okay, so now it just needs snowballs. So maybe these should have been placed inside. I don't really know if it looks like they might be able to shoot over the fence. Hey, I got people complaining that we got lots of overtime. Buckle up, buddy. We got no zombies yet. Oh, this is gonna take forever, dude. Why are you there? There's no thingy. Heard a wolf howl? Still says there's no zombies, though. This machine just keeps going up. Like there's no stopping. And oh, there's a little stored in here, I guess. Some objects need electricity to function. Yes, thank you. Got it. And then watch out for the deficit, right? Okay. Your lab is now in lockdown. Workers flee to safe areas. Oh, I just actually skipped that tutorial, and it was the battle one, I think. I don't think I should have done that. It says upcoming events. Regular zombies 11? I don't know where that's coming from precisely, but hey. Let's hope it's over here. So I wonder if we can build some traps. We probably need to bring some frozen zombies into the fold. Yeah? Requires other room type. Boom. Into the science center, maybe? Wrong room type. Wrong room type. Okay, undo that. So we don't have any. I'm not sure what to do here. Toggle lockdown. Sweet. Those treated go through 3 different stages of human development. Each human has its own characteristics. Progressing to the next phase of treatment requires you to research and build the corresponding treatment chamber. Okay, so that would be this one. So we need to build the treatment chamber. Oh no, we just need to build it. We don't need to research it. Requires operator, power, glowberry, wood. Good grief. Does it require a room though? Location science room. Aha! Hopefully that's power enough for it. You can send your zombie to treatment either by selecting the frozen zombie in the treatment chamber. You can also set the treatment chamber to automatic, which will automatically mark them for treatment. Currently, there is no active treatment. It is a part of Power Grid A, though. Okay, so one complaint I have about this game. Here's the zombie wave. We got regular attack coming, 11. Hopefully this is enough. There's not a lot of snowballs. Come on. It is kind of slow. Like, I've got things on max speed, and I'm still just sitting around waiting. So, not ideal. Your zombie game loses something when, and I'm not even a big fan of the suspense element of games, but you definitely lose something when on triple speed you just sit and wait for the zombies to attack to see what's going to happen. So if I go into lockdown, will they leave? So far it's fun, but it is a little slow. I think we're about to have our first zombie attack, literally like now. But I don't know. Aha! Okay. All right. Bad news. They probably should have been inside. I know that now. I don't know exactly what to do about that at this moment. Oh no, they didn't explain this. No, they're running away from the zombies. Okay, can we build a different one inside? I kind of need one to be here. This is probably a terrible spot for it, but hey. How do I make you a high priority? Oh, never mind. It's weird. What are these numbers? Can I tell you to target something specifically? Oh, they're coming in! Wait, wait. Are there more? I feel like I hear more. Oh, snowball. Holy cow. How many snowballs does it take to freeze people? Okay, they're taking their sweet time to break down the gate. I didn't realize that. I don't understand this system. Okay, It definitely can be inside, and it definitely should have been further away. Or they can shoot further than the little range suggests, but yikes, this took forever to figure out. We got a frozen boy. How long do you stay frozen for now? Because I kind of need all these people to leave. Do you not have a path now because you're too close to the wall? Move you one further away? Like I don't know if it's gonna do what I need it to. Can I control? I'm baffled by this. Actually, I'm 3 times. I'm just gonna see what happens. Oh, he's repairing the fence. That's amazing. Okay, it's daytime. Do they like go away or something? They do. Perfect. On lockdown. Let's go. Let's go get him. All right, and then we need to lay out. This is gonna be a room. This is going to... Okay, I might just need to extend the gate, or the fence, actually. Can we do this? That would make it a lot easier. Oh yeah, this is way better. Hit go, and then we'll put our next gate here as well. Okay, so now we can actually do something with this. So we will move this guy as close to the wall as possible. Beware, once Humbee's mood gets low, they can turn angry. An angry Humby is able to deal damage to your lab by attacking instruments. Make sure their needs are always satisfied. If your Humbies get angry, they calm down after some time, but you can also freeze them with guards from a guard building. I don't have that. Take care of your Humbies. They get angry. Humbies require feeding piles with raw meat and a skilled training room for exercise. All right, we're gonna put you up here. And we're gonna put you up here. And then I think we need to build some power poles. Power pose. The heck? How did I end up back here? That should work. Okay, so now we got to take care of our Cassandra Klingis of their needs. So we need to make a skill room. Which is a 9x6, it says. What the heck does that even look like? I don't know if that counted. Please tell me a 9x6 is as acceptable as a 6x9. Sorry, couldn't couldn't do math there. And then the skilled room needs to have a leg press in it. So we'll go back to our building. Skilled training. Gosh, where did it go? There it is. Just the one, apparently. And then we need a meat cultivator. I'm squinting a lot. Not because I'm going blind, because my eyes are so itchy right now. It's actually kind of baffling. There is no meat here to cultivate? What's the deal? Location kitchen. That's the deal with that. Hey guys, I'm just gonna slap this meat cultivator down. I hope it doesn't cause problems in your meal. What the heck? And then we need to build... probably a feeding pile from this, right? What? What? Berries and vegetables equals meat. Okie dokie. That's cute. Canadian vegetarians, it seems. I'm still not sure where to build the meat pile from. Requires free space. What the heck, game? You told me to make the kitchen this size. We got zombies. What are you? Oh, it's here. I didn't realize it was here already. Why aren't you targeting? Object unreachable. What are you talking about? Object unreachable. Alright, let's go get some zombies. See if we can't get any before they thaw out. So I gotta figure out this layout merging thing because it just doesn't make sense to me. Oh, it's up here. Okay, merge rooms. What do you mean? All walls must be next to the room's floor. What on earth does that mean? Oh, it's because of this. Okay. Can I put you in here? I don't even know if I can. Of workers. Ain't that the truth? Hey, I can finally put it down. Can I? You can use the helicopter to have Moose Lab send resources to your lab, or you can send any kind of humies to Moose Lab to increase the cure progress. Research the treatment chamber 2, 3, and 4. You can increase the cure progress by sending humies to Moose Lab. To start trading, first open the world map and select Moose Lab, and then send the resources by sending away a progression generated research for your lab. And also request new workers from Moose Lab if you have lost some zombies. I will say this game's keybinds are garbage. I don't actually want to do this. Okay, so this is where we're going. Dope. Oh, I gotta move this thing again. Hey, look at that meat pile. Oh, what a ridiculous game. Can I move this? This thing seems very much in the way. So do I have any other, like, can I... They all thawed out. Did I get any more? Cassandra, Clindis, you've reached the end of the tutorial. Now, perfect laugh. Yeah. Cool. And Jackie Leila. Alright, so they have everything they need to be happy. What should we unlock here then? The freezer. You know, we probably need to generate some electricity here. And long range sniping tower, let's go. I think we're gonna be okay. Now we can build the how are we doing on electricity? Is there a way of telling? Not great. So we're gonna build a wind turbine. I don't know if there's like a penalty for doing this. And then we can build. I like that they can keep working within the fences for now. That's a nice change of pace from games like these. Usually when you go into lockdown, they're functionally useless, you know? Okay. So, we got extra power coming in. How much extra power? 30. So we got plus 38. Charging batteries, it's good. Put you back to default priority. And look to build the freezer. Did I research the freezer? Oh, I did not, but I wonder if this little sign, let's put you here. Kind of like to remake my fence gate this way, or my fence behind here. $225. We don't have a ton of wood right now for some reason. For some reason. just realized both sets of music were playing over top of each other, and I could barely tell. Oh, I thought the game was going to crash. I thought I figured out a way to break it already. Look, we got another one. Get back to work. Well, I am getting very, very tired. It has been a very long day, and this has been fun. I will probably play this again at some point, on stream, I mean, but we finished the tutorial, so I think now I have a better idea. I would like to set all this up differently. I might restart. That's typically what I do in these games. These snow machines with the leaf blowers are kind of great. I really like the art style. I wish you could get a little bit more detail, but it's not bad. For 12 bucks, definitely worth it. Definitely simple, clean game, kind of logistics, fun based type colony sim. There's a dozen of these things, but this just has the zombie element twist on it. So I'll bet you can get into some tower defense type feel as well at some point, as these obviously get harder. We're up to a 2.2 difficulty now instead of a 1.8 or an 0.8, which is what we had earlier. Most of that comes from actually the size of my lab. So I guess once I build this fence, that's going to go up because it'll increase the size of the lab. But for right now, I am extremely tired. I think I'm going to go to bed. Have an excellent night. Or day or whatever if you're catching this later. Oh, security breach detected. Hold on. We got an interesting thing happening. Breach ended. I don't actually know what happened there. Yeah, we're just gonna throw some snowballs and go to bed. Good night, everyone.